Good morning, everyone. It's really nice to see you all. My name is Andreas, and I'm heading Evotec cell therapy area. As you know, one element of Action Plan 2025 is called EVOcells. And in this little video, I'm trying to explain to you what is actually behind this and why we're so excited about this. So what are EVOcells? As you know, Evotec has been building an iPSC platform for many years. iPSCs are induced pluripotent stem cells, and we have been using them very successfully to create disease-relevant in vitro models to accelerate drug discovery, especially of small molecules. We now also want to use these cells as therapeutics. So we want to use iPSC-derived cells and give them to people for treatment as sophisticated and highly physiologically relevant drugs. And these cells are called EVOcells. What makes this approach so special? Diseases are generally caused by dysfunctional cells that degenerate entirely, for example, in Alzheimer's disease, or cells that get out of control, such in cancer patients. We're aiming to replace these degenerated cells entirely. For example, in type 1 diabetes, we're replacing dysfunctional endogenous beta cells with healthy physiological cells, thus completely restoring the natural state. And as you can imagine, such treatment has the potential to cure diseases entirely. So what is new on this approach? Well, tremendous progress has been made in the last 5 to 10 years in the area of cell therapy, and a number of clinical trials are ongoing, and a number of treatments have actually been approved for treatment of patients. The key hurdle in this area and a very limiting factor is the source of the cells. Currently, the source primarily comes from organ or cell donations from deceased donors, or the donation comes from healthy donors or even from the patient themselves. The consequence, though, is that the overall cell numbers are limited. The manufacturing procedures are cumbersome, they're expensive, and overall, this limits this treatment to a restricted number of patients. The really innovative and almost revolutionary opportunity that we now have with iPSC-derived therapies is that iPSCs can be expanded indefinitely. This means that we can create iPSC-derived cells in very large volumes. And so the hope is that we can not only treat hundreds of patients, but we can treat thousands or even 10,000s of patients. Clearly, this will be very difficult, and there are many technical hurdles, but the vision to make such type of treatment available to large patient populations is hugely exciting. So how does this all fit to Evotec's strategy overall? Well, I think this is actually a perfect fit. The Action Plan 2025 talks about the R&D autobahn to cures, so the ambition to build transformative therapies is a key element of this. Now, clearly, the execution to build up this platform and to deliver on projects is going to be hugely challenging, and currently no one can actually do this. So this will require all elements of the R&D autobahn. It will require all the technical platforms. It will require high-quality processes. It requires innovation, smart people, and integration between the different departments and between discovery and development. And so overall, this will then allow us to finally have an offering to our partner where we can take projects from inception all the way up to the patient. And our current ambition on our current portfolio is to build projects and deliver iPSC-based cell therapies in a number of disease areas, including type 1 diabetes, a number of different oncology indications. We're aiming to treat heart repair, and we're thinking to treat and start projects in the area of degenerative muscle diseases. I hope overall you found this summary useful. Please get back to me if you have any further questions. Thank you for your attention.